Novelist Nicole Rensmann works from home. And when she has a bit of writer's block, she earns money through the internet. The novelist becomes a so-called clickworker.
They want a description of a stool. I'd look at a picture of it, there's a link there, and then I could write a description and send it, and then do the next text.
How many lines do you have to write about this stool?
It says here 50 to 110 words. I don't know how many lines that is, 7 or 8 maybe.
What would you earn writing the description?
75 cents. It's not a lot, but if you write quickly, then it adds up.
Rensmann has no colleagues, no fixed working hours, and no social welfare benefits. Depending on how quickly she works, she can earn between 8 and 18 euros an hour. She's never met her employer. Personal contact isn't part of the system. One of her employers is clickworker.com. The expertise of 160,000 employees is coordinated in Essen. The company has just opened an office in the United States. CEO Christian Rosenich's business model is gaining popularity. Employees around the globe work on many small projects, which are in turn part of a large-scale undertaking. The idea behind it all is called crowdsourcing.
Crowdsourcing is a term created from the words crowd, a bunch of people, and outsourcing, which is when businesses hire outside companies for a certain business process. The idea behind crowdsourcing is outsourcing the processes not to one company, which then hires employees, but to gather a crowd of workers spread around the world.
The financial backing comes exclusively from private investors who think the model represents the working world of tomorrow.
Right now, we're only doing a lot of simple tasks such as writing texts, image categorization, translations. But in the future, we can imagine that more tasks will be assigned to the crowd, creating a new kind of work.
The team in Essen has a new assignment.
We have the following data from a client: the names, addresses, and for most of the companies being looked for, the type of business they're in. The client would like the internet addresses, the email addresses, the telephone numbers, and the opening hours.
Clickworker.com is to provide 80,000 sets of data in 3 weeks. Almost half of those are in English. That can only be done with helpers on the internet. They're always available in some 180 countries worldwide.
On the other hand, we have no obligation to always provide the employees with work. That means that supply and demand regulate each other.
Those who want to become clickworkers have to take various online assessment tests. The results determine which jobs the potential employee can do. The greater the responsibility, the higher the earnings.
We have clickworkers who manage to earn high 3-figure sums each month. And depending on how well things are going and how many projects there are, they can even reach a 4-figure sum.
Back to Nicole Rensmann, who has only managed a few jobs today, earning around 20 euros. For most of the company's employees, clickworking is just a side job, and it leaves Nicole Rensmann time to take her dogs out for a walk.
So, komm her.